Hello and welcome to ViewSonic. My name is Gene Ornstead and I'm back with you again to introduce you to ViewSonic's new 70-inch interactive flat panel display. This display is loaded with features for the educational classroom and the corporate boardroom. First, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the display itself and its key features. Number one, it's full HD screen, meaning 1920 by 1080 pixels. Fast response time at 6 milliseconds. Great contrast with 4000:1 etched anti-glare screen for high bright environments. It's also loaded with connectivity. It features 2 PC inputs, AV component, which you would traditionally want to see, 2 VGA inputs, 2 HDMI inputs, in addition to a built-in PC slot where you can add an i5 PC module, which we sell as an option, for that all-in-one functionality. One of the coolest features of ViewSonic's new 70-inch interactive flat panel is its software. ViewSonic's ViewBoard software adds extreme productivity to this device. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and activate ViewSonic's ViewBoard software right from the Windows 8 desktop. The first menu comes up as a small floating menu of some basic functionality. If I go to the Start button, you can start to see the features of what this software can provide for you as far as file control. The settings may be the first area you want to go optimize. This optimizes pen settings with regards to pen thickness and color. Global settings, which optimizes how you want the flat screen to power up, in what mode, what color backgrounds, what kind of functionality on turn on. And the toolbar setting can activate the number of tools you'd like to reside in your floating toolbar menu as you're working with it in all your applications. Now that we've calibrated our global settings, let's take a closer look into the actual floating bar menu tools and how we can be productive with this board. So I'm going to close the global setting. I'm going to expand my toolbar toolkit of all the functions that we set in our default. So you can see here also, if I go back to the Start menu, that was the one that you're popular with, where we set our settings. Now I can always go to my desktop, or I can go back and forth from my desktop to my board. Don't forget, this is 6-point simultaneous touch. So you can have 2 people actively on the board at the same time. So let me launch an application. The first application I'm going to launch is Word. So you can see here I brought a Word document up in the window on my big screen, and I can scroll through my finger or stylus. I can scroll through my Word document. So let me say I want to highlight a part of this document. I open up my toolbar, I go to Video Capture, and I can capture. Let me talk about capturing the energy-saving LED technology designed into this display. So there's my LED functionality. Now if I'd like, back to the Start button, I can save or I can export this edited document to the destination of my choice. Flip back to the desktop. Now let me open up a PowerPoint file. So I open up a PowerPoint file, and now I'll make a selection. And once again, I can open up my toolbar, I can capture, and I can highlight some of the features of a PowerPoint presentation I may want to bring forward in my presentation. Back to the desktop, the last part I'd like to show you is the browser experience. So let's take a look at the Grand Canyon. We'll zoom in. Once again, I'll open my toolbar, I'll capture, and we can highlight the Grand Canyon and the geographical areas around. The last feature of ViewSonic's ViewBoard software I'd like to draw your attention to is how it's tracked where we've been. So we can bring up our menu items, and here you can see the edits and the capture I've made of Google Earth on browser, the edits I've made from our PowerPoint presentation, and the edits we've made in our Word document. So the ViewBoard software offers extreme functionality and productivity to ViewSonic's new 70-inch interactive whiteboard display. There are 3 key accessories available for ViewSonic's 70-inch interactive display. One, and very important, is the optional PC module. This display has a configuration where you can slide in a PC, make a real clean all-in-one type solution. It's an i5 based product, very high performance and very clean. The second is if you're going to wall mount it or are you going to install it on a cart where you can share it amongst rooms or departments? So the PC, the optional wall mount, or the optional trolley cart are available for this product. So for more information about ViewSonic's new 70-inch interactive display, see www.viewsonic.com, again, model number CDE7051 TL.